Welcome back to the channel. What if Rolls-Royce was about to redefine electric luxury all over again? Not with more horsepower or bigger screens, but with a grand touring masterpiece, so refined, it could make today's ultra-luxury EVs feel outdated overnight. This is the upcoming 2027 Rolls-Royce Spectre, as imagined through the latest concept vision. And trust me, what may be hiding beneath its elegant body could completely change the future of luxury driving. But don't jump to conclusions just yet, because the most surprising part isn't the design, the technology, or even the performance. It's what Rolls-Royce could be planning for the driving experience itself, and we'll get to that in just a moment. From the very first glance, the 2027 Spectre doesn't try to shout for attention. Instead, it commands it effortlessly. Parked under city lights, or gliding through a quiet mountain road, this luxury coupe carries the unmistakable presence that has defined Rolls-Royce for generations. The iconic illuminated Pantheon grille appears even more sculpted, standing proudly beneath the famous Spirit of Ecstasy. While the slimmer crystal-inspired LED headlights give the front end a sharper, more futuristic expression. Every surface looks clean, every line feels intentional, and every detail seems designed to reduce visual noise while increasing elegance. This isn't simply a redesign. It feels like Rolls-Royce is quietly preparing the next chapter of modern luxury. And if the outside already looks this impressive, wait until you see what could be waiting inside. Opening the coach doors reveals a cabin that feels less like a car and more like stepping into a private luxury lounge. Rich handcrafted leather wraps nearly every surface, while open-pore wood and polished metal accents create an atmosphere that feels timeless instead of overly futuristic. The dashboard stretches across the cabin with a seamless digital display that's beautifully integrated. Rather than dominating the interior, instead of overwhelming the driver with technology, every screen appears carefully placed, allowing the cabin to remain calm, elegant, and distraction-free. Above your head, the famous Starlight Headliner could become even more breathtaking, with thousands of individually illuminated, fiber optic lights capable of creating dynamic constellations that slowly change as you drive. It isn't just transportation anymore. It's an experience. But as beautiful as this cabin appears, Rolls-Royce may have saved its smartest innovations for something you can't immediately see. Imagine sitting down, closing the door, and before touching a single button, the car already knows exactly who you are. Future AI-powered software could recognize the driver through secure digital profiles, automatically adjusting the seat position, steering wheel, climate settings, ambient lighting, favorite music, navigation preferences, and even fragrance levels throughout the cabin. Instead of asking for commands every few seconds, the assistant may quietly learn your daily habits, suggesting charging stops before you need them, avoiding traffic automatically, and preparing the cabin temperature long before you arrive. That's the difference between adding technology and creating intelligence. And, speaking of intelligence, the suspension system could become one of the most impressive engineering upgrades Rolls-Royce has ever developed. Luxury has never been measured by how quickly a car reaches 60 miles per hour. It's measured by how effortlessly it makes every mile disappear. That's exactly where the upcoming Spectre could raise the bar. Advanced adaptive air suspension may continuously scan the road ahead using cameras and sensors, preparing each wheel before it reaches bumps or uneven pavement. Instead of reacting after hitting imperfections, the suspension could predict them in advance, allowing the body to remain almost perfectly level. Imagine driving across rough pavement while your passengers barely notice anything changed beneath them. It would feel almost like floating above the road rather than driving on it. But ride comfort is only part of the story, because what could be hiding beneath the elegant bodywork may surprise even longtime Rolls-Royce fans. Asterisk, as impressive as every luxury feature may be, the biggest question still remains. Could the 2027 Rolls-Royce Spectre become the new benchmark for electric grand touring? If this vision ever reaches production, it won't simply compete with today's luxury EVs. It could redefine what effortless travel feels like, combining handcrafted elegance, whisper-quiet electric performance, intelligent technology, and a legendary Rolls-Royce experience into one extraordinary package. In a world where many luxury cars chase speed and flashy technology, the Spectre appears focused on something far more valuable, making every journey feel unforgettable. And perhaps that's the true future of luxury. It isn't about driving faster. It's about arriving calmer, quieter, and more comfortably than ever before. Of course, we'll have to wait for official announcements to see which of these exciting ideas become reality. But one thing is certain, the future of Rolls-Royce has never looked more fascinating. So now, it's your turn. If you had the choice, would you take the upcoming 2027 Rolls-Royce Spectre over a Bentley, Mercedes Maybach, or Cadillac Celestiq? And should Rolls-Royce keep pushing electric innovation, or bring back a powerful V12 flagship one last time? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because the next luxury concept might completely change the future of driving.